Okay, we're back with more Elden Ring. We are into um, the city proper, but I don't want to go there yet. I need to go get this map before it drives me bonkers. So we want to go here. And we're going to get there by going... What is this? Get rid of that. Let's go here. And around. Is that the smartest way to go? There's got to be more graces over here. I don't know why I can't seem to find them, but yeah, let's go here. So, I usually have a bit more of a game plan in mind for when I start recording these, but I kind of don't this time. And I think we'll just see how it goes. Hopefully I don't do too much meandering, babbling, and wandering about. Which I guess is probably the same as meandering, eh? And here I go. I'm going to start doing it now. My meandering and wandering. What happened to my... Oh, wait. Discus of Light. I'm still not sure about this incantation. I'm kind of shocked at how crappy it is, to be honest. It seems to go really far. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to make good use of this, though. I mean, it's cheap. I mean, it's really cheap. I'm going to play around with it a little bit. You know, 100 damage is terrible. I went down there. You look like a good test subject. Like, that hits for 621. Can you stop doing that, please? It's just awful. Stop. Like, I know there's, like, use cases for it. I just can't see how I would want to do that. You're so annoying. Like, I can kill stuff with it, but I could have killed them 6 different ways before that hit. I guess that's the crux of experimentation, huh? I'm gonna go down. Is that gonna kill me? Is there like a spirit spring? Oh, here we go. This will work. It's just, why am I not hitting it? Spells. Yeah, I'm not impressed. That's pretty terrible, too. That's cheap. Get them farming the dragonfly heads. Okay, so we've run through our trash incantations. Let's just put a marker here, since I can't seem to concentrate on getting there. Maybe that'll help. Alright, you want to play with shields? What's in here? Let's go attack this caravan. Sounds like a good time. Let's play with our crappy incantations. It's nice that I can hit several of them at the same time, but... It's so good. It's cold. It's cold. It's fun cold. What did I just get? Short spear. Yeah, even the uncharged is pretty good, but I don't see a whole lot of reason to use it uncharged. It's like a just not quite as good glintstone arc, I guess. Like, can you like line them up and make it effective for with the cleave? Oh, that's the wrong button. It doesn't matter. I mean, like, if it's not effective right now. When's it ever gonna be, right? I don't know. It's got like there's some fun properties to it. It's just like I said though before. It's if you're gonna throw a if you're gonna use a an offensive incantation, why would that ever be the one? Getting low on throwing knives. I wonder how many throwing knives I waste by thinking I have something else equipped versus how many I actually use to good effect. I'd say it's probably about 50-50. Okay, well that was worth my while. I love me some great stars. I do love me the Flamberge, man. It's a nice addition to this this loadout. It's just nice to be able to bust out a greatsword and just go to town on something. Cool sidearm. Hi, I did not know you existed. Can you stop timing your attacks so perfectly? It's cool, man. There's a lot of versatility in the different move sets. I dig it. You know, you get like the real wide sweeps with the greatsword on in the left hand if you need it. If you just need like I need immediate AoE. Things are bothering me and I want them to not bother me anymore. You can just kind of you can just kind of bust it out, get into a group of enemies and just swing. But then with the scythe, as you just saw, if you noticed on the pumpkin head I was just fighting, it's like the right swing was hitting the helmet, and then the next swing, I guess it would be swing left. I guess if I'm swinging from the left, it would hit the body. That was hitting the head. That was hitting the body. So it's like it gives you a little bit of spam ability even on an enemy that is pretty tough to hit. You know, it's got the pumpkin heads have very good guard. It's not damage negation. Very good like guard ability. They basically have a shield on their face. So it's very useful to be able to, I imagine that works on a enemy with a shield too pretty well. Basically what I'm saying is like enemies that have a tricky hitbox, it can work its way around it because instead of, a rapier or something of that nature, swinging and hitting the same spot over and over and over again. It's almost kind of like hitting different spots for you. All right, so anyway, I haven't really explained what we're going to do right now. I think I want to get this map, and I think we might do some Mount Gelmir. I want to start heading basically towards the Shaded Castle to get the Mirai Greatsword, and I am not going through the alternate route, which leads to the dual. I forget what those things are called. These things. The dual boss fight of these guys, which is not fun. So let's see what we can do. Go. That was not very nice. Why are you still alive? Like, how many hits are you gonna take? I felt like pretty confident that he was gonna be dead after every single one of those hits. Fooled you. I can't think of what these things are called. There's a name for them. Oh my god, there's so many of them. But anyway, yeah, the dual boss fight with these guys is basically you fighting them in close quarters. You. Alright, so I'm still getting flasks back. I want to make sure I don't run myself out of FP in this area. I guess I have your attention. Ooh, that was close. You're gonna do that twice in a row, huh? You don't hurt that bad. And then he kills me. You don't hurt that bad, he said. Alright, let's try that again with feeling. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put on Lightning Spear, because I'm pretty sure those guys don't like Lightning Spear. Let's get rid of you. I don't have Lightning Spear? I don't. Oh well, we were doing fine on damage. We don't need Lightning Spear. Flamberge, man. Super cool. I was noticing, I haven't really checked on it since I had leveled it in a while, but the scale, the damage scaling on this thing is purely nutty. I feel like this is potentially an endgame weapon. I mean, the B arcane scaling is great, but like, I mean, I have 137 damage just in scaling damage. And for comparison's sake, you know, this is basically the equivalent of like a plus 24 if it was a regular weapon. And I'm getting split scaling, but the scaling of like 120. I mean, that's a lot of scaling damage. But I do know, I guess I kind of knew that was the case somewhat, at least. Oh, stupid. Oh, I got runes I gotta worry about, don't I? Alright, let's be a little more careful, shall we? At least until we get my runes back in my pocket. Here we go. Two of them. Let's get some flasks, take a little drink. Okay, there's one. Please don't kill me. Oh, it's so annoying. That was my own fault. Let's be honest. Alright, I'm not gonna mess around with these guys anymore. This is literally a waste of my time. So I think that what we'll do is we will just run past them after we get our runes and move on. Or I don't know, maybe we'll fight him. No, we don't need to do that. Let's go. In fact, we have horse. Let's use horse. I know there's a ladder somewhere on this wall to the left at some point, and it's like a really very easily missable ladder, I feel like. Alright, so we'll come back to that in a second. Well, let's go clear this area first. Or at least, no, I'm actually not interested at all in clearing this area. Let's loot this area first. Invader. dodges. Nobody dodges those projectiles. It makes my life a lot easier. Okay, so there's nothing else of use over here, I don't think. Yeah, they give the little blood squishes on all the burning corpses. That's really gross. I haven't paid much attention to that. Alright. I don't know if this is going to look any different or not. I paused it for a second and I backed out. And I changed. God, that looks kind of like crap, doesn't it? I was just messing with some of the settings because I had just remembered that they had excuse me. I just remember they had released a ray tracing update, and I'm not sure if it's downloaded or not. So I'm just kind of curious if, like, I'm gonna prioritize the frame rate. I usually prioritize frame rate. Hold on, let's do this. Let's quit out real quick. Hold on. Alright, let's see if that made a difference. I quit out and then I came back in. Yeah, it just looks so much better with the 60 frames per second. I don't know if it makes a difference on a YouTube video, but I don't care, ray tracing or not. If you're not giving me 60 frames per second in this game, like, I mean, just the difference is like night and day. Alright, anyway, I'm probably making everybody dizzy. Alright, let's go back to that ladder. Is there anything over here? I don't think so. We're gonna get back into Mount Gelmir. This is like the most missable ladder. I mean, for me at least. Yeah, I don't care, man. Ray tracing or not. Even with or without the ray tracing, it's just prioritize my frame rate. And it looks so much better overall. Like, if I'm taking screenshots or something, sure, I don't really mind prioritizing the quality, but this is way better. Okay, we got a Site of Grace. We definitely have enough for a level, though. What are we at here? I don't even remember what we're leveling right now. Let's see. Vigor, nah. Endurance, we got to 20. To what effect, I don't know, because I don't really, I'm still wearing the exact same armor I was wearing before, with the exception of the helmet. Let's do some mind. Let's get mind up to like 20. And then our build's gonna look like 40, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. With the exception of intelligence. I'm basically gonna be I don't even know if it's a build anymore. But that's what happens when you're experimenting with stuff, I guess. What is that? Oh, it's just a... Oh no, it's a wolf. Sorry. It's number 6. Worth the trip. Oh, there's more. Give me them runes. I don't even know what level I'm at right now. 84. Wide swings. Great sword gang. It is really funny how in this game I was just noticing that this guy right here that I just killed, which obviously he doesn't have a sword anymore because he dropped it when he died. Oh, hi. But I just think it's funny how that guy was wielding, very obviously wielding a Lordsworn's greatsword. And I just think it's funny in this game. There, this one, again. It looks like a colossal sword in that guy's hand. And then you're like, oh man, what a cool sword. I want to get that. Then you get it, and then you're like, oh, why doesn't it look as cool when I'm holding it? I don't even remember what's up here. I always want my builds to kind of feel, I guess I should say always. My first playthrough, I kind of just wanted the most optimized, not the most optimized, but I wanted an optimized magic build. So kind of spell sword oriented. Mostly casting though. You are just awful. But every build since then, I've kind of wanted it to feel a bit more unique. That was close. I'm glad I didn't die. So I always try to do something a little different. Especially the last one I did. Where I did the strength intelligence build. And so it was, my main loadout was Blythe's Royal Greatsword in my right hand, like my main hand. That was my main weapon. But I ran it with a cold mace in the left. With Cragblade on it, so I could buff it with Cragblade for super beefy stagger damage, and it was also doing bleed and also doing frostbite, which synergized really well with with Blythe's Greatsword, which is already doing frost damage. And it was really cool. It worked really well. I could just two-hand the colossal sword whenever I wanted to, just kind of like go for straight damage. But having the because the Ash of War on Blythe's Greatsword does a good amount of frost damage. So that combined with the mace, I could freeze it just about anything pretty quickly. anything that was even remotely susceptible to frost fell to my swings pretty well. Oh yeah, you. Anyway, as I was saying, it's funny how those guys are like not even a threat anymore. But yeah, that was like very. It's interesting because like the one-handed move sets of weapons in this game is what it is. You know, like you've got, you've got your swings that are associated with that weapon type. Pretty straightforward. And then you've got your power stance move sets. So if you have a great sword and then you put another great sword, if you use the L2, you swing with both, which is a welcome addition, I feel like, to the whole Souls weapon platform. I feel like they just absolutely nailed it with that aspect of Elden Ring. It's just a lot of versatility and a lot of fun. But then, but adding in, and you could probably do this in previous Souls games to, I don't know, varying effect. But like, I don't know, maybe it's just a new discovery for me, but there is actually a lot of unsung benefit, I feel like, to having God, what the heck was that? There's a lot of unsung benefit to having opposing move sets instead of complementary. Complementary being the power stance move sets. Those complement each other very well. You've got and I did that on my faith build to very successful effect. I was using dual. I was using two knights great swords and one. And the thing that's nice about that is you get two Ashes of War, which you still do with opposing weapons too. But you got two Ashes of War, and you've got access to a super powerful power stance moveset. And then you've also got the individual weapons movesets at your fingertips as well, which is really cool. But like having, move sets where it's like, I've got mostly vertical slashes here. They're kind of like on an angle, but like super wide AoE here. Or what I was doing before with the rapier, being able to have like slow, powerful swings, but also be like bop, bop, bop. Like be able to hit them with really fast with a status build up weapon was it's really powerful and it's really cool. Okay, I don't really want to die to you. God, what the heck? Look at all the arrows that are in me. This is a perfect example of not defending yourself well. What a stupid thing to do. Okay, yeah, all right. I literally have a great shield in my hand, and I'm like not blocking things effectively. How dumb can you get, right? But yeah, this is like, I'm really enjoying the versatility of this build is the long and short of it. Really, really enjoying being able to, hey, there's another ladder over there. Do they live the same place? I hope so. Being able to go shield shield bashes and all that good stuff. And then also being able to go with the very cool scythe move set, and also the very cool
welcome. Please.
the great sword move set.
I'm hungry.
It's a good mix of something I am familiar with and something that I'm not quite as much. God, 5 grand for one? What are you, crazy? I don't know why I'm buying these, but why not? I'm having here, let me buy a bunch of arrows. That should be good. I'm not, on one hand I absolutely love the drip. I love what I ended up with armor wise, but I also want to switch it up a bit more. So I want to kind of have some options. And the Confessor armor is nice and light, so I'm going to try to not do so much of that on camera, though. I might just be popping into a new episode with a totally new loadout as far as armor goes. Because whereas I find it very interesting and fun to a degree, I can also see somebody watching these videos and being like, alright, my dude has been trying on different gauntlets for the last 7 minutes. Skip. So, I harbor no ill will towards anybody who fast forwards through boring parts of my videos, because I don't know, I'm a wanderer. I like to kind of goof around with things. Like my enjoyment of the things I enjoy is very much hinged upon like its ability to kind of entertain the categorical side of my brain. Like, I like to play with numbers and kind of min-max things and mix things, and like I do enjoy kind of creating new looks for a build. Ah, madness. I don't like your madness. Okay, what have I got myself into here? There needs to be less of you. I don't want to be madness. Come on, button confusion. Alright. Oh, I thought you were going off for a second there. I mean, let's be honest, you still might be. You're on a bridge with me, and that's not a great place to be. Being on a bridge with me is not gonna end well for you. Oh, come on. No, I'm not dying after all that. Come on. You know, That's not happening. The scythe's ability to go around people's shields is pretty great. No, don't do that. God, this shield is amazing. Oh, God. It's so entertaining to just knock people off of things. Dear God, I'm like 47 minutes into this episode. What have I even done? Oh, okay, we got a boss fight, so. Perfect. Horse. Why are you not horsing? At least I think this is the boss fight I'm thinking of. Let's go find out. Oh yeah. It is. That's so rude. Terrain, man. Okay. God, I'm already so annoyed with you. This is not a good start for us, buddy. Alright. Can you knock it off for like 3.5 seconds? I just want to take a little sip of my juice here. Toro, Toro. It's like Vort of the big dumb crater. This isn't gonna end well for me. Okay, I get it. I get it. Let me stand up now. Oh, you don't have a weak spot, or critical is not an option. Man, he really jumps back if you hit him in the head, huh? I actually noticed that last time I fought him. Oh, this is bad. That was not a good idea. What is that attack, even? Miss me, mostly. That did me. Ooh, ain't that cool. Alright. No biggie, no biggie. Sorry if that got kind of quiet. I was try-harding and I realized I was really far away from my microphone. Fallingstar Beast Jaw, which is a very cool weapon. I didn't use that as much on my strength intelligence builds as I thought I would, to be completely honest. I did not. Alright, so there's Volcano Manor. How do I get to you? Yeah, the strength intelligence build was like super fun. Oh, there we go. Like I said, it was mainly Blythe's Royal Greatsword. But the other one that I used, arguably, well, I guess we'll call it almost as much, was the Ruins Greatsword. But I thought that I honestly thought that I was going to end up using the Beast Jaw more, because that is a good strength intelligence weapon, but it is not as good as the Ruins Greatsword, that is for sure. Alright, good. I'm glad we managed to knock that boss out real quick. Guess we should probably wrap this episode up, even though I really feel like we didn't get much done at all. At least not as much as I would like to have gotten done. But we did knock out some areas. We knocked out a boss. We did alright. Stop existing. Gotta turn myself into a pincushion again. Looks like we got a little Ash of War here. Let's see, that should be enough for my next flask, I hope. Where are you gonna go? Oh my gosh. Come here, little buddy. Can someone explain to me why that didn't hit him? There we go. Alright. Wow, I really have no heals left, huh? You know what? Actually, before I go in here... No, we're gonna go in here. I've already neglected this grace once. I'm not gonna do it again. This is the first time I've ever gone in here and Patches was not gonna be in here waiting for me. Because, I kinda killed him. I kinda killed him a little bit. Lady Tanith, you're cool, but I don't really want to talk to you just yet. Alright, let's go get... I want to go get my map. And then, let's wrap this episode up. And then we'll knock out another one. No! That is so... rude. No, I'm not dealing with you. I didn't rest at the grace. Okay, I just have to be careful. There's another grace right up ahead. And I can rest at that one. I just have to not die on the way there. There we go. Okay, we got a grace and a map, which is just what I wanted. And also giant hands, which is just what I didn't want. Can you just please pick up the item? Just pick up the item. Dear God, this game sometimes, man, gives me conniptions. Let's rest at the grace. Rest at the grace. Make the hand go away. I'm so glad they let you do. They're a lot more forgiving with allowing that to happen in this game versus previous Souls games. I hate this game. Anyway, let's wrap it here. I'll go grab my runes next episode. Thanks for watching. This game's stupid.